welcome to the Real World Connection. Well, I really debated on whether to make this podcast story because I figured there would be backlash, but here it goes, and hate me later. My story in this podcast is about an incident that happened at Bellarmine University on October 7th, 2019. I'll read you the first excerpt of President Donovan's letter. I write to you about a deeply disturbing matter regarding an offensive and insulting bulletin board that was posted in the residence hall, which was a misguided attempt to raise awareness around diversity issues on campus. Unfortunately, the message on the board displayed the following: that tolerance does not require you to like, know, or agree with the following types of individuals: atheists, racists, liberals, communists, the poor, homophobics, Muslims, the rich, Jewish, and the homeless. Tolerance requires you to respect these individuals. And she did put out call to action dialogues on Thursday, October 10th, 2019, and another on Thursday, October 17th, 2019. There was a sit-in or a protest the next day on October 8th. I saw it on the news, but I cannot speak to it. I understand the cause, and I do agree with it. I'm not playing devil's advocate here, but just another view of things. I want to tell it to you from a minority student perspective. Now you're thinking, no. What? You're a white guy. No, I am not a person of color or race. However, the average student age at Bellarmine is probably 18 to 24. I'm a Generation X student, and you probably don't see a lot of us floating around on campus. Yes, I'm a full-time student and a veteran of 20 years in the United States Army. I'm here to complete my education at my older age, but maybe a perspective from someone who is a student of age and not a member of the staff or administration. When I was the average age of students, all of the above were not a big concern back in my day. We lived with it every day. That was just the way it was, and we went about our lives. Sure, I hate racism, but black people, Hispanics, Indians, and any other culture didn't faze me. We all lived as one. They were trying times growing up, trust me, but we tried to get along as best we could. Now, this issue has hit the average Bellarmine student's face and probably the average American student's face in this time. It has come full force. We see it on all sides and in all boundaries. I keep hearing in classes, and it's been debated in all my classes, that you, meaning the school administration, better do something about it, or we will be on your backs until you do. Let's think about this. President Donovan didn't put that on the bulletin board, neither did the staff. It was one of us, a Bellarmine student. One of us, a Bellarmine student. I hope the students showed up to those dialogues, and that President Donovan provided your voices were heard. Instead of pointing fingers the next time you go to a dialogue, bring some ideas. You are our future leaders. Instead of pointing fingers, bring resolutions. Instead of telling the administration they need to do something about it, bring solutions to the table about how to deter this. You and only you can make a difference. Instead of demanding, be part of the solution. Bring those solutions with perspective and grace. Don't get upset. Don't get angry about it. Just present your ideas and your solutions. I'd rather hear from the average Bellarmine student bring a case than what the administration is going to. Be a leader in this. Sometimes in life, everything will not be handed to you. You alone need to make that change. So I challenge every Bellarmine student to question that. I challenge you to come up with a solution, and I challenge you to make that difference. I am proud to be part of this university, even if I am an old man. I love Bellarmine, I love the tradition, I love this school, and I love the education. So be a part of the solution and make that difference. Just be a part of the solution. Make the difference. All right? If you want to reach out to me, hit me on my Twitter and spell my name right. Chris, Gerlach. That's Chris Gerlach at realworld1968. You can email me. realworldconnection@gmail.com. It will get better. Trust me. It will get better. Just be a leader. Go out there and do it. Until next time, the world keeps turning, baby. I am Chris Gerlach, and this is the Real World Connection.